This episode of the LuredUp podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. It's never too early to play holiday music, and it's never too early to start thinking about gifts. Whether it's for a friend or the friends in your pants, you can make this a season to be jolly with Manscaped. Do your little drummer boy a favor and use the Lawnmower 4.0 to avoid another silent night in the bedroom. Then add in Manscaped's top-of-the-line shower products to have the people thinking, all I want for Christmas is you. Santa cares about his sack, and so should you. Look nice when you get naughty by going to manscaped.com and using the code BALLCHECK for free shipping and 20% off.
Now that you've groomed your candy cane, it's time to make sure you don't smell like a reindeer with the Platinum Packages shower products. All of Manscaped's shower gear is sulfate-free, vegan, and made to have your skin feeling hydrated and smelling fresh.
So get 20% off and free shipping with the code BALLCHECK at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com when you use the code BALLCHECK, BALLCHECK. Manscaped. Get your jingle balls ready for the holidays.
Ho, ho, ho.
What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 243 of LuredUp, the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. LuredUp is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Today's Tuesday, November 29th, 2022. I'm your host, Ken Pescatore, joined by my co-host, as always, Mr. Adam Tuttle. Adam, yo.
Yo, I thought you were going to introduce me as somebody different there.
No, you're Adam Tuttle. Actually, your voicemail, you're Bob.
Bob.
You've had the same voicemail. Adam's voicemail for the last whatever.
No. That should be all fixed now. It should be mine.
Hi, this is Bob.
Hey, you've reached Bob.
You've reached Bob. I was like, what is this? So this is a very exciting and interesting episode this week. So this episode is going to have two parts. We're going to talk about the news, all the news that dropped this week. We'll get into all that. And then we're going to take a break. And the second half of the show will be our recording from Los Angeles at the Ultra Beast arrival, which was absolutely insane because we recorded outside. It was just nuts. It was absolutely nuts. We were literally at the event. We were sitting literally 2 feet away from the event. So we'll get into all that in the second half. But at the top of the show, there was a massive news bomb this week. We've got a ton of fresh news. Season of Mythical Wishes. I love this because we could call it the Season of Mythical Hitches because we are a community member of Mythical Hitch. The Season of Mythical Wishes will be our 9th season of Pokemon Go. And with that announcement came a whole bunch of other announcements. We have Go Tour Hoenn. That's the big announcement of the week, with both an IRL event in Las Vegas, followed by a global event for free, the global version. Hoenn Mega Raid Day, featuring 3 new Mega Pokemon. Three new releases.
Ooh.
And details for Go Battle League, Mythical Wishes, have also been released. We'll talk about that. But believe it or not, the battlers are not happy.
I don't believe it.
I do. I definitely do. All right, let's review, because there's a lot. And I guess we'll start with the season blog page, right? Like if you go to Pokemon Go Live and you click on the seasons link, it'll take you to the landing page. So Adam, I'm assuming at this point you've watched the video.
I have, yes.
Okay, so they release a promo video. It's awesome. It shows like a bunch of, trainers with AR style Pokemon all over the place, and like they're selling the whole like, hey, the Pokemon are with you in the real world, like that whole thing. It looks really cool. It's inspiring. Great video. It got me totally hyped. A million Easter eggs going on in it. Lots of speculation, but I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, so I'm just going to move on past the video. Watch the video. All right. The big deal is Go Tour Hoenn. Probably, obviously besides Go Fest, like the Go Tours have become like the real deal. Like that's become...
Yeah. These are such great events.
Yeah, like safari zones are few and far between, right? Maybe one a country or two in a country. But the Go Tours have been a really nice addition, like that came out of COVID, with like these global based events. So I really enjoy these. But this is the description for Go Tour Hoenn right from the release. It says Pokemon Go Tour returns in 2023 for Go Tour Hoenn, Las Vegas, and Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn Global. Get ready to head to Las Vegas for a chance to catch the most Pokemon from the Hoenn region of Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire, or experience the adventure globally the following weekend. So the events are going to be back-to-back weekends, starting with the Vegas event, and then the following week is the global event. And I don't know, I think probably, maybe once a year, right, there's an amazing community day that like brings people out to events, you know what I mean, like to actually be outside and go play. Yep. But besides Go Fest, the other event that's going to draw people is Go Tour. So I bet you, the global part of this event is going to be great for the community. We kind of could use it right now, you know what I mean, to motivate people to get out there. It's going to be winter months for a lot of people in the States here, so it's a good motivator. So I'm really excited that this is happening and happening soon. So, but we'll talk about Go Tour in a moment. Let's continue with the season. So they did this last time. They released an infographic for the month. So like the December content update goes from being like a blog post to an infographic. And then in the seasonal page, they have like that calendar that you can scroll through, and it's not user friendly. And I don't like that calendar. I wish they had like a regular calendar view. But we'll talk about all the Pokemon coming through the month of December. And then as the season progresses, of course, we'll get that month's info and talk about it. So a lot of changes coming with this season, and Adam, I'm sure you're happy about one of them.
Delibird.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Delibird is in the infographic.
Delibird is coming to go.
Do you think that
Delibird is coming to go?
Does that mean it's also in the regular spawn pool, you think? Could it be?
I hope so.
We'll have to tell. But here we go. Mega Raids. We have Mega Abomasnow, Mega Aggron, and then December 15th through January 1st, this is what is the hype moment here, Mega Glalie, which is an amazing looking Mega. So that's really cool. Definitely pumped on that. I think a lot of people are going to be doing this raid just because it looks cool. In 5-star raids, we have, and this is going to kind of foreshadow into the next part of the announcement here, but in 5-star raids, we have the Swords of Justice, Virizion, Terrakion, Cobalion, followed by Kyurem. In the video that we grazed over before, and a little bit further down this blog or the infographic, we have our first mention in Pokemon Go of a Pokemon. I don't know, Adam, how long are we even talking about Keldeo?
My Little Pony?
My Little...
Keldeo.
I don't know who you're trying to insult.
Rainbow Dash.
You're trying to insult Keldeo, or are you insulting My Little Pony? Because I don't want to do either. No, but I love Keldeo. I think in the Swords of Justice movie, it is the way they made Keldeo's personality is pretty awesome. I love it as a character. So definitely pumped for this to come, but we'll get there in a second. But we'll have Virizion first, then Terrakion, then Cobalion, then Kyurem, a week each. So that'll fill out the month of December. And now here's where they start switching stuff up. Research Breakthrough, rather than just being one Pokemon, they have a pool of 6 Pokemon, including Galarian Mr. Mime, which can be shiny now, Delibird, Bagon, Dino, Furfrou, which is a very contested shiny, and Goomy.
Can we choose? Because I would just want a Delibird for all of mine.
But think about it. Like, we're through the month, we'll have 4 chances here, right, to get some of these Pokemon. So there's a chance you may not see Delibird because you're only make sure that
I swear.
Where are you at with your streak right now?
Opening the game
because
bleep, bloop.
Well, I mean, you only have one more day in the month, but you want to make sure you get that research breakthrough as early as possible so you can get your most breakthrough boxes in. But Shiny Galarian Mr. Mime is pretty cool. I think that's a fun chase. But Furfrou, that's good stuff because all the different forms, like that's a strong shiny chase. All right. And then they have the events laid out, and there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Day 3. Okay,
so you still
tomorrow
gotta wait.
will be day 3.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Well, you'll still be able to get 4 chances. So 4 chances. We'll make a note of what you get over the month. But all right, December 3rd, heading to Hoenn Mega Raid Day. We're going to talk about that in a minute. That's where we have 3 new Megas, the starters, which is going to be pretty sweet. December 6th through the 11th, we have Mythic Blade. What could that be all about? Mythic Blade.
Maybe we get the actual like armored shield and sword Zacian Zamazenta.
Oh, perhaps.
That's the only thing I could think of.
That's pretty cool. That's a good guess. December 10th, Elite Raids come back, 11, 2, and 5 p.m. Same format. Remember what we said the last time? It has to work this time. Now, it really has to work.
I am not holding my breath.
Well, dude, raids were messed up for us. So, anyway. And then here's the mention, December 10th, December 11th, Something Extraordinary Keldeo Special Research. So, by December 11th, you will have Keldeo. That's going to be pretty exciting. December 17th and 18th, that's our 2-day community day, our yearly makeup. We don't have the details on that yet, like what Pokemon will be available on what days. And then they have a 2-part event, December 15th through the 23rd, and then the 23rd through the 31st. Part 1, Part 2. No detail on those just yet. And then 24th and 25th, Winter Wonderland, and then Sui and Avalugg Raid Day, Christmas Eve. So, interesting month. A lot of stuff going on. And like multiple day events, like a bunch of 2-day events, which is kind of cool. And then the end of the month going into the new year is just stacked. And then raid hours, like I said before, we've got the Swords of Justice leading into Kyurem. And spotlight hours, we got Wooper, Spheal, Bergmite, and Cubchoo. Now, we'll come back to this. In this image, Bergmite does not show a shiny symbol. Later in the episode, we're going to talk about Bergmite, where it could be shiny. So I have a guess of why this is happening, because everyone's just like, which one is right? I think I have an idea. All right. That's the basis of December. That's the basis of the season of Mythical Wishes. So, so clearly this is like Jirachi based, and we'll get there when we talk about the Hoenn tour. But what do you think of the name? What do you think of the concept? What do you think of the rough blurb that we just kind of went through and not even talking about the events that are coming or Go Tour?
I'm very excited for Mega Glalie. I have 100% Snorunt that I've been sitting on, so
Ooh.
I've been debating which way to go, and now I know. I'm going Glalie.
Nice. So the coolest part of this season is, and I'll read it right from the blog. It says, "Will your wish come true?" And obviously the dates are 3 months, so we have December 1st through March 1st, right? It says, "What will you wish for, trainer? During 3 different events over the course of the season, trainers can make their wishes come true by selecting a bonus from 3 different timed research tasks. The bonus will be in addition to existing event bonuses. Trainers can pick from one of the following." And you can get double XP for catching Pokemon, double Stardust for catching Pokemon, or half hatch distance for the entire month. Actually, you'll have to choose one of these from the entire season, and you could choose 3 times during 3 different events. And it shows.
See, I like that, depending on like where you are, what you're doing.
For sure.
That's really cool.
You got an important PvP Cup coming up, and like you have no dust and you need dust, boom, just select Stardust for that month.
Or if you're like me
up.
and that rocks like 47 at a time.
Well,
like 4-7, like
dude,
47.
Chris from GoCast hit level 50 at the LA event, and he was only
congratulations.
I know, congratulations, but he was only gated by XP. So like, there's still a lot of people that are hungry for XP. So double XP for a month or however long is huge. If you choose it all the whole season, you have double XP. That's killer. And it says like this bonus is in addition to existing event bonuses. So
yeah, but you know that something will get messed up somewhere where there's like, oh, double Stardust. So I'm like, well, I've already got extra Stardust, so it should be quad Stardust.
That's what I'm saying. It says it's in addition. So if there's a triple catch XP day, you're getting double that. So you'll get 6. And then if you put Lucky Egg on times 12 XP, what?
No way.
What? I don't know. Exciting stuff. I like this little choose your own adventure part of it. I think that adds a very, very cool dimension into the whole season. And I like how they put it together with wishes. Like, make your wish come true. You need Stardust? Here you go. Like that. I think that's pretty cool.
That's pretty much like 80% of us. We want more Stardust.
I'm well over 15 million Stardust right now. So there you go. All right, so if you navigate through the seasonal page, it'll talk to you about encounters and new features and all this stuff. And there is something interesting here. It says new features and items, extra, extra small, and extra, extra large Pokemon coming soon. And it shows a picture of a Poochyena in like 3 sizes. So you have the extra, extra small, I guess the regular, and the extra, extra large. It says trainers have found a few Pokemon may appear previously undiscovered sizes. You will be able to encounter and catch these elusive Pokemon and break your own records. Will you? All right, so the whole Pumpkaboo thing is going to be added to additional Pokemon. That whole size mechanic. It has no other value besides the aesthetic, but I think it's cool. Like, especially for like AR.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what people do with this.
Yeah, no, it's, some may say a great idea that no one asked for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But seasonal rotations encounter Pokemon by completing research. We talked about those 6. Furfrou, I'm going to definitely go for that. And then they have the whole thing they do every season with like what's in cities, what's in forests, what's in mountains, what's in beaches and water. I don't find these as strongly like populated. Like, do you notice this by you? Like,
no, not at all.
I don't typically follow it in my area, but I'm glad to see that in cities, Pidgey back into the spawn pool. Very exciting. Very exciting to have Pidgey back. I definitely like that. Looking through the other spawns, in mountains, Archon is in the spawn pool. Rufflet is in the spawn pool, so that's kind of cool. Tortuga and Marinier's back. So there's some good spawns for the year. They also go through the different egg pools. And let's see, I don't think there's anything too new. Yeah, nothing too new. Tortuga, Archon, Noibat, Rockruff in 10Ks. I don't like Rockruff being in a 10K. Don't like that.
I think it's fine because it's a raid Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty hype. The following bonuses will now be permanently in effect. Guarantee gifts from Pokestops and increased incense effectiveness while moving. Permanently added. Let the record show that these are permanently added. That's exciting. One less thing to worry about, right?
Right.
Why? Like, you don't think that's an important thing? People were thinking that when they said the whole like increased effectiveness with incense with walking, people were like, "Yeah, we'll just wait till that goes away." It's like, no, it's staying. This is a positive. You should be happy.
I am.
Following bonuses are specific to Season 9. Increased damage for raids, remote raids. Yeah, we know that. That's going to be a fun adjustment when remote raid damage goes down. That'll be fun, said no one. All trainers receive 1 additional candy for each trade, just the regular candy. Trainers level 31 and up receive a guaranteed XL candy for trade.
That's really great.
Take advantage of this. Do your trades as often as you can. You should find a buddy that has a shitload of legendaries and every day try to do a legendary trade, just swap, just to get the XL, because that is... Now, if you normally you do a trade, there's a chance that you're getting an XL, right? So you could still get that, like you still get that roll for that XL in addition to the one you get guaranteed. So you could get multiple XL. You're just guaranteed to get one. And two little things here that I'm really excited about for this season, and we were just talking about this. Trainers can open 40 gifts daily, and trainers can send 125 gifts daily. Huge.
Yeah, that's awesome. I found out the hard way that I can only send so many gifts.
Yeah, Adam hit the gift cap for the first
that.
time. I was proud of you. You're busy. You're busy.
Well, there were so many people, like, there were so many stops, and I tried so hard to make sure that everybody that I possibly could send got something that said, Hollywood.
Los Angeles, yeah.
Los Angeles, or Ultra Beast Arrival.
Yeah,
something.
no, there was the wormhole. There was the wormhole art. There was the hand holding the beast ball, and then each of the Ultra Beasts had their own like postcard, like photo disc. So there was a lot of good gifts came out of that event. A lot of good postcards. But anyway, this is a very exciting framework for the season. I love the choose your own adventure. I think the spawns are pretty good. I think the eggs are pretty good. The extra large or extra small, extra large thing, it's like maybe if they did something with it. It says like, will you beat your personal record? It's like, you got to put that in game. If you want me to worry about it, you got to put that in game. Like I'm never going to calculate, like, let's play a mini game just on notepads. No. But I think this is a great framework. Now, we talked about the events, and like we're 2 days away from the time of this recording. By the time you hear this, we're going to be in the season of Mythical Wishes. I said Mythical Itches again. But the big news here is Hoenn Tour, and I guess we need to talk about this because this is big news, and I did not think this was going to happen. So anyway, Go Tour this year for Hoenn is going to be a 2-day IRL event in Los Angeles. I mean, it's going to be a 2-day event in Las Vegas. And they put out a landing page for it. And Adam, I want to get your hot take on a couple different things here, okay? February 18th, February 19th, 10 to 6 each day, so 2-day event. Now, on the landing page, it talks about they're going to be like a countdown where they're going to be giving us additional information. So there's very limited info on the event so far. But here's where things get interesting, and that's with the cost of entry. So it's a 2-day event. The ticket is normally $30. It's currently on sale for early birds for $25. That's just for the ticket, for to play one of the days. And the rest of your potential spending for tickets comes by way of add-ons, and we've saw this before. There's the Raid Lover, gives you 18 free raid passes, extra XP, different extra candy XL, $15. There's the Egg Enthusiast, quarter hatch distance, triple hatch XP, triple hatch candy, triple hatch dust, just good stuff. $15. You could get an extra day, the extra day add-on. So you choose Saturday or Sunday as your main day, and then you have the opposite day as your extra add-on day. It says to enjoy 2 days of adventure in Sunset. Oh yeah, it's in Sunset Park in Las Vegas. An increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon on that day. Up to 6 special trades, half the Stardust cost, half the distance, a whole thing of perks. So let's say you wanted to ball out, right? 25, 30, that's 55. It could cost you $85 if you buy everything to play for 2 days. And
that's all digital.
I ask you, is $85 worth the price of admission for 2 days of gameplay? Think about it. If you went to a music festival for the day, you're paying $100.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not worth it. You're getting a bunch of items. You're getting a bunch of perks.
But do
and
you
you
think
get to play
do you think
and
it's like a
gain-
shock value though for the community to like?
Well, I think
people were complaining about the Galarian Mr. Mime ticket for fucking $6.99 or whatever it was, and now it's like they're asking for $85.
yeah, it's a lot. I mean, if you're in the area and like you don't have to spend money to travel there,
dude, flights
know.
to Vegas are so freaking cheap right now, dude. It's killing me.
Well,
They're
I'm
so
just gonna
cheap.
say that I'll be at Los Angeles the next weekend, so I don't know if I could hit this. This is pretty close to. I mean, my mom lives in Arizona, so I'm pretty sure that like if I could stretch it,
Can you take a week your vacation from work that week, the week in between?
I have no idea.
Dude, imagine that. That's how you do it, dude. You take that week off. You go down there for Pokemon Go, and then you go see your family for the week, and then the following weekend you do your other stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very I don't know what to do right now. It's I have zero plans to go at the moment.
Yeah,
but
me either.
I'll let you know if that changes.
All right. So we know the when and the where, but let's talk about the what, and that's where things start to get super freaking exciting for the IRL event in Vegas. So here's some of the gameplay stuff. It says teaming up with Team Go Rocket. A special research story only available to ticket holders coming to Las Vegas. Ever wonder what it would be like to work with Team Go Rocket? Bam! So you have this really cool storyline where you work alongside Team Go Rocket. That's exciting. It says shining surprises. It looks like trainers taking part in Pokemon Go Hoenn Las Vegas will have an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon. Okay, so this is probably like their roundabout way of saying like this is going to have Go Fest odds. You know what I mean? Like those kind of odds, like Safari Zone.
I was gonna say this is like holding the carrot in front of your face.
It's probably like the 1 in 75 shiny Pokemon. Even though like Pokemon hates shinies, it's like there you go. And then here's the hype. Well, let's make a note here because the next little thing says complete your Hoenn Pokedex. Adam, what's one of the Hoenn Pokemon? What's the Hoenn Pokemon we still don't have in this game?
Kecleon.
Okay, so let's remember that. We're going to talk about that in a minute. It says complete your Hoenn Pokedex. Okay. Shiny Pokemon discovered. A never-before-seen shiny Jirachi encounter. If you know anything about shiny Jirachi in the Pokemon VG, there was only like very limited window to get that Pokemon, so now it's coming to Pokemon Go. So a lot of Pokemon purists and like home users and all that stuff have our little sour pants right now. But shiny Jirachi is coming. And right below that in the blog is where this gets hype, and we saw this in the video. Primal surges, Groudon and Kyogre surfacing brings the might of the earth and the sea with them. Experience the power of primal reversion for the first time in Pokemon Go at Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn. They also show Rayquaza in the video. Not Mega, but they do show regular Rayquaza.
I would think it would be a missed opportunity if they didn't do a Mega Rayquaza as well.
But the artwork looks amazing. Primals look absolutely amazing. And this is all at Go Tour. So this is at Go Tour.
Yeah, and they're in new eggs.
They are? Yeah, primal raids. They look like Jurassic Park.
So the question I have, would these be a little bit more tough?
I'd hope so.
I hope so too.
I would love a raid that you need like 10 people. I think that would be cool as hell. Adam doesn't think so.
That we also could get remoted into.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess you're right. But then one person.
Wait a minute. Can you remote in if you bought a ticket but you're not at the actual event? Is that how they gate with also being like, well, you also give us more money for remote raid passes.
Yeah, maybe they do it. Like maybe these are local only raids. I don't know. That's a good question. Things that make you go, Anyway, the Primal Groudon and Kyogre will be simultaneously available at Go Tour with all the Deoxys forms. So that's exciting. A lot of shiny hunting to be had with all that. The spawn pool is nothing too crazy, but there's 4 different habitats, very Go Fest-esque. So perhaps at Sunset Park in Vegas, they're going to build out some kind of physical habitat action like we've seen in Go Fest, but those are always really fun to experience for like IRL events. Like, dude, nothing will beat Go Fest 2019. Like, those setups were so awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome. Huge habitats, huge volcano, huge forest, the ice. It was
snowy
snowing.
area
It was
the
snowing.
best. Yeah.
It was amazing. It's the coolest. But there is some good spawns here. Egg pool. They give complete work over to the egg pool. In 10k eggs, you have regionals. Torkoal, Tropius, Relicanth. All can be shiny. That's pretty good. I gotta say. And then it also says like legendary photo opportunities and timed research. Like there's other stuff going on, field research, that kind of stuff. And then there's the bonuses for like ticket holders. I guess this is only a ticketed event. So it's like, it says, I don't know why it says like bonuses for ticket holders. Like, of course, everyone that's playing is a ticket holder. But you get the Stardust, you get the increased shiny odds. Now, the shiny odds thing is where things start to get a little interesting when we talk about the global Hoenn Tour. And that's where the community, I think the vibe that I've seen today online is this Vegas experience is going to be this alpha way to play the Go Tour. And the global one is like the nerfed version of the IRL because you feel like you're missing out on so much stuff. So let's go through global. And did you get a chance to go through this blog?
I did not.
Okay, so we had all that cool stuff happening in the IRL event. This is what everyone's going to be getting the following weekend, February 25th to February 26th. So the previous weekend is the IRL in Las Vegas. The next weekend after that, 25th and 26th, Global Hoenn Go Tour. Special research, Chasing Legends. Ria's back. So it says that this is all Primal, Kyogre, and Groudon story. So the story that they were pushing in Vegas, same thing is happening here story-wise with this Primal Surge. Now, in raids, you have the same thing. Deoxys, you've got the Primals, you have the starters in 1 stars, which is exciting considering their megas are being released for the Mega Raid Day this weekend. But there's a whole thing. Different spawn pools for different habitats. I guess they'll do like the hourly habitats. What did we decide was the better way to do it? Remember they would do like 2 cycles, like an hour, and then it would flip versus
I don't
the
like
2
that.
hour.
I think they just need to have it throughout the whole time. Because
but how would they separate the spawns?
Or have it in different areas? Geolocation them.
But
tag them.
What if you're playing in an area that doesn't have differences enough to achieve that?
Oh, we're talking about the global. I was thinking about like actually.
No, yeah, I mean global.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to do something.
But
like that.
remember there was like the 1 hour window for each habitat that would roll over, so you would do it like twice. First 4 hours.
Yeah, they
and
need
next 4
to
hours.
do that, but with like a tiny collection challenge, and it has to be like easy. Like
I love being fully stressed out collection challenges during those timed events. I love that. That's like the feeling.
Those are my least favorite kind.
It's so stressful. That's what makes this game hard. Even though you're going to do it for that first 10 minutes, you're like, don't talk to me. But it says enhanced play Las Vegas, right? Now, this is what, in my opinion, we talked about before, the mention that there will be increased shiny odds for in-person go tour, right? There's a timer at the bottom of the global page that's counting down to it, and it says enhanced play Las Vegas. So this is almost like a disclaimer saying, just to let you everyone know, this is a nerfed version of Las Vegas. Because it says, looking to take Pokemon Go Hoenn Tour to the next level, join thousands of other trainers at in-person event, and they promote that. Trainers will be able to enjoy a special research story, and reports are showing trainers who attend will all have special bonuses and an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon. So you know what that tells me?
People want shiny Pokemon and they're willing to pay for it?
It tells me that at Global Go Tour, we're not going to have increased shiny odds. If you want the increased shiny odds, you have to play in Vegas. That's what it sounds like. Reports are showing that trainers who attend will have a special bonuses and an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon. Talking about Vegas. So they're saying if you want this enhanced gameplay, you got to go to Vegas. So why would they tout shiny Pokemon, or the, you know what I mean, like the increased chance of shiny Pokemon, if they weren't comparing it to the lack of it on the global go?
And people are going to be upset with the global play. I didn't get no shinies.
We've seen this happen a lot, even at Global Go Fest. It was the increased shiny odds, but like nothing crazy. So people were like, "Oh, I only got 12 shinies today." You know what I mean? It's like it was still crazy good.
But you only got 12? I got 13.
Well, that's what I mean. It's not like Community Day rate. You know what I mean? But does this to you feel like a hella nerfed version, or does it still seem like a good event?
I mean, hopefully it's a good event, but it seems pretty nerfed.
All right, so in addition to the primal stuff, they have the masterwork research, right? So that's what we're talking about here with Wishes. Wishes can come true. Just ask Jirachi. Trainers around the world will be able to purchase masterwork research to encounter shiny Jirachi. And then they have the Ruby versus Sapphire challenge. As the Earth and Sea clash, which side will you stand with? All trainers will be able to pick between Ruby and Sapphire badge. The team you pick will help shape certain aspects of the event. That's pretty exciting. It says the badge trainers pick at Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn Las Vegas will carry over to the following weekend. Unique field research and blah, 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 blah. So, what do you think?
I think
if there was no Vegas announcement, would the Global Go Tour, the Hoenn Go Tour sound awesome? If there was no Vegas announcement.
Yeah.
Because there's a Vegas announcement, does it feel not so good?
Yes.
I think so too. I think the Vegas announcement just overshadows this like crazy.
But hear me out real quick. Speculation. We are going into a Hoenn event.
Right.
And we have to pick Ruby or Sapphire.
Right.
And we're working with Team Go Rocket. So do you think there's a Team Go Magma and a Team Go Aqua?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that could be part of the story.
That would be super cool.
I don't know. That's just that's literally the first thing that popped into my mind.
No, that would be cool. That would be very cool. I like that. No, but I do think the Vegas announcement just overshadows this a bit, but it does look like an awesome event. And the greatest part about it, it's free. It's free.
It's free 99.
It's free 99. Well, if you want the special research, you could pay for that, the masterwork. You know,
we're probably going to.
Yeah, you get that. Well, no, we'll get it for free. Special research chasing legends, the special research for Primal Groudon and Kyogre, that one is included for free. But the masterwork for the shiny Jirachi, you got to pay up, sucker. But I don't know. It's exciting. It's exciting, and it's happening very soon.
I don't know if we sold it. We've been very lackluster with the excitement.
It's because of Vegas. Vegas is so much better. I'm looking at the Vegas blog. It's just a... I don't know. I mean, you still get, in the global event, you still get Torkoal, Tropius, and Relicanth in 10Ks. That's still awesome. You know?
Yeah, that is really cool.
No, that's what I mean. It's still a great event. It isn't the Vegas event. And I think that, I don't know, the bonuses, I don't know, but I'm still very excited. Every shiny being released, that whole thing opens up gameplay just incredibly on a daily basis. You know what I mean? The other thing I was going to say, remember before we noted that it said complete your Hoenn Pokedex, right?
Correct.
So where did I see it? There was a contradiction to that somewhere in the blog.
Oh, great. Now we're going to sit here for 45 minutes trying to find this?
There's somewhere else in the blog that it says you can nearly complete your Hoenn Pokedex or something to that effect. It's like, you know what? We didn't even talk about when all these blog posts came out. There was like a whole bunch of typos. There was a whole bunch of errors. Like, wait, the GBL blog was totally messed up. There was like, it called Charm a normal type move. It had Skorupi as a fighting type spelled wrong. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
There was lots of errors. I think in total there was like 8 typos between the seasonal page, the GBL page, and the raid day page. There was all these typos. Niantic struck hard, struck fast, and struck hard.
It was like, meow, that's getting an F. Meow, that's getting an L, and then another L.
Yeah. But all right, let's real quick, let's talk about Mega Raid Day. This is this weekend. So this is really hype. I mean, this came out of nowhere, and we're hitting the ground running in December here. Saturday, December 3rd, 2 to 5. They originally fucked this up on the infographic. It said 11 to 2. That was wrong. It's actually 2 to 5. And that infographic was leaked accidentally by Pokemon Go India. The India social team released that infographic, and it wasn't the finished infographic because it said 11 to 2, like there was errors. So if you see, there is still ones floating around there that have wrong information. The event is from 2 to 5.
You get out this weekend, you're like, 11 to 2, let's go.
Let's go. Where are the raids?
Uh-oh.
Mega Sceptile, Mega Blaziken, and Mega Swampert will be making their Pokemon Go debuts in Mega Raids. This is awesome.
And I have 100% of all 3, so I'm very excited.
Hell yeah, I have a Blaziken. And this is pretty cool. Sceptile caught during the event will know Frenzy Plant, Blaziken will know Blast Burn, Swampert will know Hydro Cannon. So they made that promise that all the Community Day moves would come back around, and it's like they've been slowly but surely, holding up to that. So that's cool. You can receive up to 5 additional free raid passes, increase of chance at shinies. So, 6 free raids with your free pass for the day. That's pretty awesome. That's definitely pretty awesome. Event exclusive ticket for $5 or equivalent in US. You'll be able to purchase a ticket for the following bonuses. This is only during, it says, where the raid hour or the raid day is from 2 to 5. This bonus lasts from 2 to 10. So you get 5 additional hours. And you get 6 additional raid passes, so a daily total of 12 then. Increased chance to get rare Candy XL, 50% more XP, and double dust. So you're really just paying for resources here for $5. But optional. So what do you think of this? Can you do enough raids in 3 hours? Is that enough?
I believe this Saturday Ashton has a hockey game, so I will be at the rink at 2:30. So I might be able to squeeze one in beforehand, but I highly doubt it. I will accept remote raids. Thank you.
There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need is a wallet. You just got to buy some coins, So annoying, dude. We talk about it in the other. Oh no, we didn't. We didn't talk about it. It was on the Zoom call. We were talking about it, how we did our timed research for the Ultra Beast from the airport, all through remote raids. It's like, yep, just pay up. Here's $1.
Listen,
Here's $1.
I had such a rough time. I did, I think, what, 5?
You did 5, and then you had to walk on the plane.
And then I had to walk on the plane. The service inside the plane basically just shut my phone off, or my phone was trying to connect to the Wi-Fi. Long story short, I couldn't get on, and I was freaking out. I was like, I need to do 2 raids right now, and I am in the plane. And like, the flight attendants are like, all right, everybody, look this way. We're going to tell you what to do in case of an emergency. And the pilot's talking, telling us all these things. Luckily, the flight was already late, like, to take off. So, like, we just kind of sat there for a while, and everybody was freaking out. It was super hot. Because there was no pilot in the plane, they couldn't take off yet.
Why would they board you?
I have no idea, but it was just so hot. And so we're sitting there, and I'm like, oh my goodness, please, please, please. And then I get it. I finally take it off Wi-Fi. I take it off. I just restart the whole phone, get back in. I got invited, played one. Or actually, when I was walking on the terminal for the 5th raid, it was a Kartana, and I had won, and the game froze.
No.
So I didn't even get to catch that one, but it did. But you
count.
Got
the okay. So yeah, who cares about the catch?
Yeah. Okay. So back to the plane. I'm able to hit a Guzzlord, and I only got like 3 people to do it. So it was.
You could solo with Guzzlord.
No, I know. It took a little bit longer to get it done. And then the next one, I get sent another Guzzlord, and it was just me and one other person.
That's all you need, man.
I know. But, like, the plane's like, all right, put your phones on airplane mode.
You're like, nope, not yet, sucker.
I'm like, tap, 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 let's go. And then I was like, by the time the plane got, like, ready to start getting, like, going straight to take off, I was able to catch the Guzzlord, to claim all my... the research.
Yeah, because you have to claim it.
Complete it.
You can screw yourself.
I completed everything, and was like, boom, I just did it. Airplane mode. I can breathe.
Yeah, because I know of someone who completed all the tasks but didn't claim them, and then the time window closed and they couldn't claim it. So you don't want to just complete the tasks. You actually want to claim it within the window. That's key. But Adam, that was a lot of information. I think what we'll do is we'll talk about GBL next week, because we're already long, and then we have the back half of the show from Los Angeles. We're starting up the season as we always do with Great League and Great League Remix. The big thing of note right now with GBL is the removal of the Classic Cups, which is interesting. There's still Premier Classic, but straight up Classic Cups are going. They're retiring them. They said they're going to be running more Premier. So that's one of the big deals that people notice right out of the gate. But Great League and Great League Remix to start. We'll talk about the details of GBL next week. But Adam, so just to preface, and I guess we can kind of jump ahead a little bit because we're about to cut to our LA experience. How was your LA experience, Adam?
Oh, it was fabulous. The plane ride, like, just the travel stunk in all shapes and forms.
Adam had a layover. That's the worst.
I had a layover. But the bright side was I landed in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you know what that means. I got my Bojangles.
Yeah, so this has been like an inside joke on our Zoom calls for like 2 years. Of Jamal and all the people living in the South that are like, yeah, Bojangles, bro, you need to get these biscuits. And then Adam
I'm
finally
just mad that I didn't have
it.
more time to like eat more food.
That's so funny, but
it was delicious though.
Los Angeles was amazing. It was really good to see everybody, and something I did want to comment on is, Adam and I really pulled Adam, and I wanted to give you props too. Like, we really pulled it out of our ass this weekend. We got there on Friday and we left on Sunday. Like, this was like a real quick turnaround. This was a real, hot grind. I guess that's the way to put it. And we pulled something off that I'm super, super proud of here. And I think this is something we should probably make more common and normalized for us. And I think this is something we should do for all IRL events that we're both at going forward. But I don't think I've ever seen anyone set up a mobile podcast rig like we did here and broadcast from an event like we were fucking ESPN on the side of the event.
It was cool. And like people, they were like, whoa,
what is going on here?
But it was funny because we were in LA, so it's the norm. You see people just doing stuff like that.
So many movie stars.
Yeah.
But no, you know what? And another thing I was really proud of, and shout to everyone who came by when we were setting up or when we were recording, and said what's up. It was really cool to meet like random fans that like we hadn't spoke to before the event. They just showed up and came up to us and said, "Yeah, we listened to the show." Like, it was really awesome. It makes me my heart grow 3 sizes when it's like, all right, man, podcasts are getting some love. Like, this is really fucking cool. But Adam, I was real proud of that. So I appreciate all your hard work. It's not easy carrying full podcast recording equipment across the country.
Well, I just wish I knew that like I didn't need everything. I just needed some stuff.
Hey man, it's good to have backups. It's good to have backups. It's good to have backups. But all right, so what we're going to do is we will cut to our break. We're going to have a word from our sponsor, and then we're going to pick the show up with what we thought was going to be the beginning of the show. So we'll start that segment with a hey, welcome to episode 243 again. But just remember, it's the back of the show. And originally, when we had recorded live, we were going to take breaks and start up again. But we ended up recording a half an hour straight. And then when we took our break, we couldn't come back into the recording because after that, they turned the PA music on at the event. And it was just
it was
rocking
straight
and rolling.
If you opened up your phone with full volume.
Yeah, when you forget your volume's on.
Yeah.
But it was just like that. So shout to Niantic and Dominic and Michelle and CJ and everyone that worked on the production and the stage crew and everything. And they're just very, very welcoming. And it was awesome to be able to do this and set up and have Wi-Fi and have, power and all that. Just very, very cool. Thank you so much for listening. Like Adam was saying, you can email us, luredup@PokemonProfessor.com. You can leave us a voicemail, 732-835-8639. But Adam, I think that's truly a show.
That is truly a show to remember.
Keep training, trainers. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.